here with Tones and special guest Rob, broadcasting live, both of them together in Rob's nice, fancy little living room with a fireplace.
Thank you. Yeah.
Bookshelf. How you guys doing?
Doing good, man. Doing good. We just finished up MGSM. We talked about the lighthouse. And now we're ready to get a little silly.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I got to see this lighthouse. I was going to see it this morning, but I couldn't. I had to clean this place big time because I'm moving out and like it's a dump. So if my landlord was going to come and show anybody this place, they'd be like, I don't want to live here. So it's going to be quite a process. So I didn't have time. But yeah, we have a classic Saturday show for you. It's been a while. Do we have that?
Yeah, we do.
Fingers. Is it in?
Yeah, we put it in, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so I can't hear it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, this is our first time really producing in like a legitimate podcast studio. I'm excited to see how this turns out. But let's just jump right into it, boys.
Yeah.
We got bad news. All right. It sucks that I can't hear the sound bites. You're going to do a lot of pointing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What's the bad news?
Tell me.
A Los Angeles woman said she has been suffering from PTSD for 7 months after a man poured a bucket of hot diarrhea on her head. Heidi Van Tassel told KNBC TV. Yeah, Heidi Van Tassel told KNBC TV that she was in her car on Hollywood Boulevard after eating Thai food when a man suddenly dragged her out of her vehicle and into the middle of the street. The man then dumped a bucket of feces on her head. She told KNBC TV, quote, "It was diarrhea, hot liquid. I was soaked, and it was coming off of my eyelashes and into my eyes," Van Tassel said. Quote, "Paramedics who came to treat me said that there was so much of it on me that it looked like the man was saving it up for a month."
Oh my God.
So that's the story. But the funniest thing is because this woman's quote was that it was hot diarrhea, that every single news outlet that took this story called it hot diarrhea. Like not regular diarrhea, not room temperature diarrhea. It was hot diarrhea.
No, I think you have to. I mean, you have to include the hot in there. You know, like
that's an attention grabber.
Like you see, like if you say, "Oh, a guy dumps a bucket of feces on someone," okay, whatever. But if you see the hot diarrhea in that title, you're gonna click on it.
Yeah, and the story is pretty dark. Like I couldn't stop laughing when I saw it. But like the whole story is like she was just sitting there after she had her Thai food, and some nut job dragged her out of the car, punched her in the face, dumped the hot diarrhea all over her, and then tried to throw her into oncoming traffic. So it was kind of scary. It really outlined. It really put a highlighter on the homeless problem that they have in California.
What an awful, just such a random awful act. I mean, is that like someone like broke into your car and got your glove box, or like a crime with a reason? Like, there's no reason behind this. It's just a madman just doing
with a bucket
with a bucket that he's been saving for over a month.
Hot diarrhea, baking in his
hot diarrhea. And you're in LA, so it's hot. So you don't just sit down in the sun. He's homeless. Like you can't,
keep it so it's just like hot and it's sitting there and it's just
it's premeditated. I mean, like if you're a homeless guy taking dumps in a bucket, like you could just go empty it out in a storm drain. One day I'll find the right person to dump this bucket of hot diarrhea on.
Yeah. I mean, and again, it's like a random thing. Like you hear about like a homeless person maybe like sticking somebody up, robbing them,
or throwing a turd. Like even that is not surprising.
You see that more in zoos than on the Los Angeles streets, but it's still a possibility. But just like that's the last thing that lady would have ever expected when she left her house that day to get Thai food. Which I don't know why they keep including the fact that she went to go get Thai food. I don't know why that's important, but. I mean, I guess we should just throw that in.
I mean, like, she's the one who told the story. I think she sees, like, I mean, it's just a funny story, like, the timeline of events of what happened. You know, like, here I am, I'm getting Thai food, it was delicious, that I get in my car, and this madman pulls me out, punches me in the face, and pours hot diarrhea all over my head. And then tries to throw me in front of a bus.
Yeah.
Can she sue anybody? I don't think
so. Who's she going to sue? The homeless guy? What's he going to do? What's he going to pay?
I don't know.
Is he going to give her his box? Like would you give up in a lawsuit like that? Here's my bucket. You definitely don't want this bucket.
Do you think jail is an upgrade for a homeless guy like that?
Depends how crazy they are.
Sounds pretty crazy. He sounds like he's max crazy.
So he might just like being out the elements instead.
Dumping hot diarrhea on people, scheming up his plan.
His calling in life, It's like
there's people that are homeless that aren't
too crazy that they'll commit crimes just to have like a roof and like 3 meals.
Yeah.
They'll do something like smaller just to get locked up, but it's for like a guy that crazy, I think he's fine doing what he's doing in life.
You think so?
I think he is.
I mean,
premeditated hot diarrhea dumping.
I don't know. Maybe he's not proud of it. I mean, did we catch the guy?
I mean, I think so. I don't think there was much place for him to go. It sounded like it was like in the middle of. It was in Hollywood Boulevard. He was right out in the open.
Well, there is like apparently there's like a whole like city of homeless people in LA, so he could just like kind of vanish and
blend in.
Yeah.
You're right. I actually cannot confirm if he was caught, but I'm like 95% sure that they got him.
Yeah. I hope so. Otherwise, there's a madman who's throwing diarrhea on people. We don't want that.
Yeah. So that happened. The twist that I was telling you, I thought this happened like last weekend. It happened 7 months ago, and she's just been like dealing with that.
That drama. Now I wonder. So she said it was in her eyelashes getting into her eyes. Like,
yes,
she got pink eye, right? She had pink eye.
She got a lot of trauma on top of the pink. The pink eye was temporary, but what actually happened, the memory, the smell. I mean, you could tell she just like, she's like the hot diarrhea. Like every time my head hits the pillow, like I would just remember the smell and the texture of the hot diarrhea. There are some chunks and mostly just liquid, and it's homeless.
It's such a ridiculous story.
I know. I said this to my dad, like, because he loves shit jokes, and he was just like, "This is awful."
Same. I'm all about shit jokes.
They're the funniest, but then he's just like, "This one is a little overboard."
Yeah.
It's a little drastic.
Like Jesus. Oh man, but yeah, T's and P's. Hopefully, what's her name again? Heidi Van Tassel.
She can sounds like someone with the Sound of Music. Heidi Van Tassel.
That's a great call. Heidi Van Tassel. Diarrhea woman.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. So I guess we'll move on.
We'll get out of there. Let's move to our world famous segments. Hit it, Taylor Hicks. Okay, so like we said in episode 100, we now have a wheel of segments. So let's spin the wheel.
Okay.
And find out which segment we're doing first.
Okay. So I'm going to play the clip. Sorry, he's working out some kinks. Okay. Ask a fat guy.
Ask a fat guy. All right. I don't have any cheap shot jokes in this one.
Well, I appreciate that.
What's your favorite type of carnival food? Like if Tones is rolling into a carnival.
Corn dog.
Yeah, you strike me as a corn dog guy. Yeah.
I'm not like into the whole like the funnel cake is good. Don't get me wrong, but it's like it's all empty calories. Like not that a corn dog isn't, but
yeah.
I would like. I don't know.
I just like corn dog. Something about the batter. You know what it is too? Is like when I was a kid,
there was like an Nathan's down the street from my house. My dad used to take me there, and I would get little mini corn dogs.
Oh yeah,
it's fantastic. So
I don't know if I've ever had a corn dog.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
Is this music supposed to be?
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to
I can't hear it. Yeah, it's that guy too.
It's great. It's great. Okay. Continue. Sorry to interrupt.
Maybe some people at home were wondering too why there's like a trombone playing in the background. Corn dogs. Yeah, I don't know. I probably had a full corn dog. I can't remember where. But the mini ones got me. I love those mini ones.
Nathan's mini corn dogs. Okay.
It's just like
it's cornbread. That's the outside of and like inside is the hot dog, right?
It's not cornbread exactly. It's definitely like a cornmeal concoction.
And it's got like it's a little bit like it doesn't taste like it tastes like bread, obviously, but it's like a little bit sweeter. It's got like a little bit sweeter taste to it. Yeah, that with the umami of the hot dog.
Nice word. Great word.
It's a good combination. And it's on a stick. Just carry it around. You don't gotta worry about like put it down anywhere. Just even eat it, like stick it in your ear. Hang on to it for later. But yeah, corn dog. I don't really know much other carnival food. I've had deep fried Oreos before. Those are goddamn delicious. But
delicious.
It's so good. So good. I regretted it later. Right? Like a whole basket of them.
Our town fair, from where I grew up, it's the Italian American Festival. You would love it.
Just hand out cannolis and shit.
Zeppelis? Have you ever had Zeppelis?
Of course. Zeppelis are the fucking best.
Yeah.
Along the same note, churros are pretty good too. I could fuck with some churros. That's more of a carnival than a Zeppeli. Carnival food, I should say. I don't know. I mean, it's not like, what else is carnival food? Like, what would you consider carnival food?
Kettle corn.
Kettle corn, I can
pie
get down with.
Turkey legs.
What kind of pie? Apple pie. Yeah, I could crush some apple pie.
One of those pies that like an old lady makes and leaves it on the windowsill to to cool off, and then some hooligan comes and steals it.
Of course.
Where's my pie?
Or even just taking a slice, just like walk away with the slice. That would be even worse, I think, than just stealing the whole pie.
Yeah. Because then like it's just what happened as the pie maker. Whereas if it disappears, you don't know. I mean, like it's been taken, but like,
right.
Or it could have vanished like in the leftovers or something.
That's true. Yeah. Or then you start thinking like, did I ever actually make a pie?
Right, because it's probably an old woman.
Yeah. Did I leave it in the oven?
She's looking all over the place. Where's my pie?
And then she starts kind of wandering through the room and she gets distracted by something else. Just completely forgets about the pie.
Yeah. Rob, you got any questions for the Fats?
I'm sorry. I was working out logistic things in the background. So just for like the stream, and I hate to ruin this beautiful musical moment right now. On the stream, Tones has a pretty heavy delay, so I fixed that just now.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I was doing. So I was a little bit tuned out.
This is next level. Look at that.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's pretty bad. So like for the first 10 minutes now, Tones' voice is gonna be like like the whole time. There's gonna be like a little bit of a delay.
Oh, so it doesn't pick me up right away?
No, it does, but like it picks you up again right after.
Oh, okay.
So it doubles down what he says. So it's like echoing.
Yeah, well, so everything Tone says is super important.
I stand by everything I said. I want to be heard twice.
It's like the Lou Gehrig speech.
Right, and another thing I'm realizing, the audience cannot hear the music right now, so I'm working on fixing that as well. So continue on, and I will have that going shortly. Yeah.
Thanks. I think we finished up there.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, corn dogs.
So no questions for fat people.
Oh fuck! Now that the music's off, I'm on the spot too.
What do you just ask? Like what do I like? What was a good question I had when Tones is like on an airplane and he sees somebody like coming down the aisle and then he knows they have to sit next to him. Does he feel bad?
We've covered this one, but yeah.
I think I do have another one. Okay. Do you get offended when people ask you for good recommendations on food? Like, hey, you're fat. Like, I think you'd know how to hook it up.
Hey, you're fat. You must know good food places.
I never really think about it because as soon as they ask me, I start thinking about the food.
Yeah,
and, I just get happy about that.
Okay,
once I start going off, like, yeah.
So you'll go off on like a 20-minute rant.
Yeah. I'll do that, Rob. I'll be like, "Hey, Tones, what should I get for dinner tonight?" Just to get any suggestions. He's like, "Ooh, let me see." And then I'll just like rattle off like 18 not attainable meals.
That's brilliant.
Whatever I'm in the mood for at that point. But yeah, it's like
you can get some rigatone. Like, I'm just like, I'm not getting rigatone. What are you talking about?
I mean, once we start talking about cheese, forget it. I'll go on for 20 minutes about cheese. But
he does.
Rightfully so, though.
Yeah, cheese is, I mean, there's so many varieties of cheese, so many uses for it. I mean, I don't want to get started again. We can go on to the next segment.
I want everybody to know that I think we are healed
Are we?
now.
Okay.
Yeah, I think everything should be.
Should I play the
going.
fat music
You
again?
should, and then I'll listen to the live stream, and
Okay.
I'll let you guys know in like 2 minutes.
Oh, that's what you're doing on there. You got the
Yeah,
live
that's
stream
what
up.
I'm
Oh,
not
we're
just
live?
bullshitting.
So yeah, we're on YouTube right now.
Yeah. So, all right,
famous,
let
Mom.
me hop on over. You keep going.
Okay.
Ask another fat guy
Yeah,
question.
you got any more questions?
No, that's it. I'll let you know if I have any more. Well, nah.
I gotta ask a skinny guy question. I don't have the clip ready, so I'm just gonna ask it.
Okay.
How do you know when to stop eating?
So we don't have big stomachs.
Naturally. Comes
So
with
what I
territory.
do is, like, if I get a pizza, I'll have a couple bites, sit back, sit there and assess if I'm still hungry. If I am, I'll keep going. If not, then I'm going to put it in the fridge, and that's lunch and dinner tomorrow. You know, I don't like to indulge because I'm terrified of looking like you. I'm kidding. I'm just
fucking
kidding.
So, because like that is interesting that you say you take a couple bites and you sit back and see how it goes. Because when I start eating something,
Yeah.
it's just like a tornado until it's all gone. It's
Yeah,
like the
I'm
Tasmanian
terrified
devil.
of being full. Like, I hate being full because, like, if you're like, it's Saturday night and you want to have some beers and you have like a full pizza in there, like, you're not gonna be able
Yeah,
to.
that's
just like
fair.
a beer is gonna feel like a brick.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I don't usually like. Yeah, if I know I'm going to be drinking, I'll usually take it a little bit easy. But if I know like that's all I'm doing tonight is like I'm just eating this meal and not moving, I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah.
Because you know what the other problem is too. I do this all the time. Is like, all right, I'm gonna eat half now and then half later, and then like I finish half. I'm like, well, I want a little bit more, and then I'll like eat a little bit more, and I'm looking at it as like, well, this isn't enough to save for tomorrow, so I might as well just eat it now, and I just
Yeah.
eat everything.
The only food that I really totally indulge on, like I did it last night, if I get barbecue, I'm having all of it. I got a 3-meat platter last night.
Ooh,
I got
okay.
sausage.
Sausage.
Some of the worst brisket I've ever had, but I still ate it
Sometimes
all.
brisket can be dry. It's tough.
Oh,
It's
it
tough. If
was
it's
so
bad brisket,
dry.
it's not good. But
It-
good brisket is fucking great.
I was eating it like it was a strip of bacon. Like, it
Oh,
was
really?
terrible. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
never going to that place again.
Yeah.
But yeah, barbecue is that's my weakness. I'll eat all that. But yeah, that's a good question.
Respect
I
it.
answered
Yeah, no, it's good. How's the music? Is the music coming through?
No.
Okay.
It's not.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
well-
Otherwise, I would have cut you off way sooner. I'd be like, "Yeah, we're good." Yeah, no, we're still a little
right.
fucked on that end. So just
That's okay. Well,
I'll keep trying to patch this up.
Yeah.
That's on it.
All right. So we got the next segment. Let's see what we got. The wheel is spinning.
Boop, boop, boop.
Okay. We got to bring it back.
Bringing it back.
It's so upsetting to me that nobody else can hear this
Yeah.
music.
We'll
It's
work
all
on it.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't. I
trying
can't. I'm
here.
one of
Yeah.
those people.
I'm the only one that can hear it. Well, he can hear it here, but not,
Yeah.
not on the stream. All right. So bringing it back. You want me to go first? You want to go?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I want to bring back pie eating contests.
Ooh. Okay.
Did that ever go away though?
I feel like I don't hear about them at all anymore.
They're not
Like,
publicized as much anymore.
They probably have.
Were they ever really that publicized?
Well, yeah, back in the day,
I
you're
think
in a
so.
small town. They're like,
On
oh,
ESPN.
Jimmy Wilson from Maple Street, he won the pie eating contest last night. 7.5 pies. Look
Deal
at
back
that.
in like 1958.
Congratulations, Jimmy. He's like on the local
Sure.
radio station the next day doing interviews and stuff. Like, yeah, I was just really hungry, and it's a good pie. You can make a good pie.
Walking down the street, say, "Hey, Jimmy, I heard about that pie eating contest."
Oh.
Good-
Yo,
Let me-
Congrats.
I would bet you there's a compilation on YouTube of people throwing up after eating competitions.
I'm sure you can.
Oh, yeah.
I would bet
Been
you
down that
there's-
rabbit hole many a time.
Yeah. I would
Or what
bet
about
you
throwing
there's
up
definitely
during the
one.
pie eating competition? Those are the
That
good
too,
ones.
for sure.
Like Lardass and Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I want it to be like you see billboards like, "Hey, at the fairgrounds, pie eating contest,
It
August."
just, it just looks like a UFC like poster where it's like the guys are like facing off. But it's like
Did you see
pies.
did you see the pie eating contest card?
You guys want to come over? I'm buying the pay per view. Yeah, the pie eating contest. Jimmy Wilson's defended his title.
Because the concept is so simple. The simple concepts, as long as you have creative minds behind it, could be well done.
Yeah.
And like if you get really good pie eaters, I mean, the concept of just burying your head in a pie and slurping out the entire fucking thing next pie, like, and lining them up. And
now hold on.
Pies.
So we have to make sure that this is like, because there's some of those bullshit ones where it's just like a tin full of whipped cream, that. No, we need some real pies. You
need the ones that we were talking about.
Like the ones that grandma puts on the windowsill.
Right.
Yeah. Like blueberries. You're covered in blueberries.
Like classic. I'm not talking about like when you get pied in the face in Nickelodeon with just whipped cream.
No. Like an actual pie that you would buy at a bakery or a grocery store. You would make.
We can have circuits. So like we can have the apple pie circuit.
And weight classes.
Yeah, weight classes, or just like like golf has the Masters and the PGA Championship. Like the first one is apple pie, then it's blueberry pie, then it's pumpkin pie. Like it's just different. Like every pie eater has his different strength. Like Jimmy Wilson, like he's not the greatest apple pie guy, but he's huge with blueberry pie. Like
peach cobbler, forget it. Forget the peach cobbler. I mean, it's just like it's no one. It's like what's his name? Who's the tennis player? Not Nadal, the other one that's just really good on dirt. Oh, it is Nadal. That is Nadal. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like no on clay. No one could beat him. That's just like Jimmy Wilson, like peach cobbler. Forget it. Like no one's touching him.
Vegas has him like locked. Like it's I don't know. Like he hasn't been eating pie well, but it's peach cobbler tournament, so that's where he shines.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I want to bring back. What do you bring back?
Big fat bubble coats. Because it's getting cold out, it's way too cold for November. I'm talking, because like right now I've been watching the Wu-Tang series on Hulu, like kind of how they started.
Yeah.
You been watching that? Mm-hmm. It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
But like you see them all just walk around with the giant fucking bubble coats, like they're way too big for them. They have these little legs and giant coats, and like I don't know, like I think I just like, because those are comfy. Like there's one thing like, like. You wear something that fits normal, okay, it's fine. But like at home, I was telling you, this like giant sweatshirt that's way too big for me. And when I'm like cold, I just put it on. I just like lay there, and it's just like so fucking comfortable. Like, I feel like we're putting style over comfort now, and I don't appreciate that.
You need like a whole group to go with you.
Yeah,
with
you can't just do it on your own.
Right, it has to be a movement.
She'll just start rocking bubble coats when we record.
I just bought a new jacket.
Did you?
I was so pumped to get it, and I got it, and like I don't know if it's as good as I thought it was gonna look, but I still wear it, so I'm like forcing it out there. It's
funny
it's a little
story.
big.
Funny story about bubble coats. Hold on, I'm gonna throw a little Stone Cold in there.
Oh, it's so upsetting. You heard it?
Kinda.
Oh,
it cut off for a second for me, but Stone Cold. Do we have? Where is it? I'm trying to play Do You Remember? I don't have it on here.
Remember?
But so this is a little throwback story. Rob's involved. We went to go get some shrooms.
Ooh.
And it was we bought them from this girl down by like Fordham in the Bronx, and he was just like, yeah, she was like, yeah, you could do them and like hang out here. That's fine.
Oh yeah, Jenny.
Yeah,
Jenny, my good friend Jenny.
So it was cool. It was like a nice little like we didn't have to worry about like doing it away from parents or whatever. Like we were just like we had a spot. We had a chill spot, and I'm having a smoke and I'm sitting there and I'm wearing this brand new North Face.
Yeah, you remember
this? I got it for Christmas, right? It wasn't even Christmas yet. I got it early because it was cold, so I could wear it. Like it was brand new for Christmas. And it wasn't even Christmas at this point. And I'm sitting there and I got distracted and I turn around and the smoke is just sticking in my bubble jacket. Just burnt a hole like in the arm. Like I didn't realize that like my arm just like kind of went lax and it just like burnt a hole into my. So I had to go home with this brand new, North Face jacket. I only had like 3 days at that point, and I had to like I ended up taking like duct tape and like patching it and like coloring it black so like maybe my parents wouldn't notice. Because like how do I explain that? It's like I just burnt a hole in it. I know it's like I'm not even supposed to have it yet, but so that's a little throwback bubble coats we were talking about them.
It's happened to me many a times. My Levante David jersey over there, it's got a big old black fucking hole because I'll just be watching football with the smoke and it will just like fall out of my stomach and then all of a sudden I'll just be like, brush it off.
So bringing back bubble coats.
Just want to chime in. We're now fully situated.
Yeah,
are we?
Good.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, we are. No, we are. I promise.
So
that would be at
the fat music.
The time stamp there would be around like 24 minutes on the live stream.
I'm gonna play the.
It took us 24. Yeah, you can hear it. I'll hop on over to the live stream and listen. So yeah.
All right. Let's spin the wheel of segments.
Okay, what do we got? It was all a dream.
Oh, what's that in the background? Is that Rob listening to us?
Yeah, he's how's it coming out?
Oh, it's working.
It's working.
Hold on. Yeah.
Great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, hold on.
We're gonna get a live listen. This would be like some
There's just some guy who's just like, no, I think I'll check this out.
Yeah, it's working for the most part.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be some Inception shit, because I thought you were gonna play our delayed like broadcast.
I could do that
mic.
technically, and it would be a nightmare.
I thought you were gonna show us like what it sounded like.
No.
Okay, so it was all a dream.
It was all.
Yes.
I don't have dreams, so what do you have?
Same thing.
I have a quick one. It was very livid, but I didn't write it down because it was so livid and it happened last week, so I kind of forgot most of the details.
Okay.
But I remember the important parts. So basically, Vietnam was happening all over again.
Naturally. Okay.
And we all got draft cards. So it was you and Mackenzie were the ones who were actually involved.
Okay.
And you were like, yeah, I got drafted, but I'm stationed in San Diego. And I was just like, I thought like if you get a draft slip, you automatically have to go to Vietnam, because I'm sitting here and I found out, and me and my mom are like trying to like figure out a way to avoid this whole thing, like me to dodge the draft.
I got what, flat feet? What do you say?
I don't know. No. I don't know, because then Mackenzie was like, oh yeah, I got South Jersey. It's all my ticket said. Like I just had to go to the base there.
So he's basically just living at home.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And you're pumped because you get to go to San Diego. Like you got like a lottery winner. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I have to go look at my draft ticket because I didn't see the print that says like I have to go to a different base.
Yeah.
And I go and there's nothing for me. I just have straight up Vietnam and I have to go like tomorrow. It's like a different war though. It wasn't like what we had in Vietnam. It's this new one. And the fact, like the thing that was a big deal, if I can remember correctly, is like Vietnam was merging with the different countries, so it was like different from the original war. So they're like, people don't know if it's an actual big deal or not, but it could be a huge deal. So I'm going into this situation that nobody can get a read on, and I'm like, fuck, like, like it's dangerous. Like even though we're 2019 United States going into Vietnam, we should be able to dominate. There's some factor that says like, well, it may not be like that easy at all. It could be a disaster, but we need you to go. And like meanwhile you get to go to San Diego, and like because you just like got drafted but gets to stay home.
I'm just like,
and I'm sitting here like, this is bullshit. Yeah.
you're up to your nipples and fucking brush, like hoping not to step on booby traps.
Like I told my mom, I was like, no wait, I like apparently like there's designated spots for people to go, so I might not actually have to go. So we ran and looked at the ticket and there's nothing, and we're like, fuck, I actually have to go to Nam. It's terrible. And the rest of the dream was just like us trying to scramble me and my mom to like get me out of it.
Did you get out of it?
I eventually woke up. I don't know. It wasn't looking good though. It was like I just remember like the helpless feeling of I can't believe this is happening. Like there's nothing for me to change it unless I do something illegal, to get out of it.
Yo, imagine this. Imagine all dreams were like alternate realities of like shit that has happened. It's just in a different dimension. And there was a point in time in some other universe that you really just went to Nam because there was a draft card that said, you're going to Nam.
Yeah. But like the whole thing too was just like, I've never even fired a weapon. Like there was no basic training. They were just like, you need to go to Vietnam. Like, we'll equip you and you
figure
just
it
go.
out.
You just figure it out on the spot. And I'm like, this is fucked up. Like that was the other thing. I'm like, there's so many technicalities in this. You can't just like take a human being and throw him into Vietnam with no training at all.
And also there's so many more qualified people to just throw into Nam. Like I'm not one of them.
Right.
Like,
I
you
guess.
just throw me into the
How
Nam.
am I? I'm not either.
No, I'm saying that's like your argument. It's like, look at like anybody else who does anything, because I don't do anything.
Yeah,
like there's no
hate to
reason
keep
why
being
I
like a broken record, but look at the mailman or something. Like you want to just get like a basic bitch mailman, throw him into Nam, he'll die.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was intense. Like it sounds funny, but in the dream it was like long. It was a very long process of me trying to figure out fucking ways of like this has to be a mistake. But
you want me? Me?
Yeah.
You anyway. Specifically are going to Nam.
Yeah, everybody else go to Jersey, San Diego.
You get to stay home and go. You just have to go to different bases for a couple years. But you, Tom, have to go into the shit.
Would you rather go to like Alabama or like Vietnam?
Alabama. I've been there. The
Sure.
bases are nice. Yeah. Ozark. I forget what the fucking base was, but yeah, I had to go there, and the people were very friendly, and it was a quick flight. You know?
All right, okay. That's fine.
That was a stupid question.
I mean, just like, yeah, all right, Alabama. I was just trying to like make fun of Alabama for being as bad as Vietnam.
I thought you were gonna say poor.
Well, I mean that comes with the territory.
All right, let's spin the wheel segments again.
Let's see. Oh, it's not removing them. Okay.
Did you hear that, Tom?
What?
The wheel spinning?
Yeah, I heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Tom. Yeah, probably. I forgot to make it so they disappear after we use them. No, let's ask a fat guy again. Might be here a while. It was all a dream. Okay. God damn it. Ask a fat guy. Okay, you know what? Tones Bones. We're going to Tones Bones.
Yeah,
let me get the. Hold on. The sound effect is somewhere. Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. It cut off.
Oh. I want to hear it again.
Did you press the wrong button?
Now it worked.
There you go.
Yeah.
There
Okay.
You go. Okay, cool.
All right. Tones Bones.
Yeah, I got a fresh bone. Happened this morning.
Okay.
New breakfast place opened up. Kind of close, and I was really excited to go try it. So I go and get my coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. Drive to this place, Parallel Park.
Wait, you brought your own coffee to a breakfast place?
I'm gonna go take it to go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go eat there alone. But I go to the entrance. Fucking closed. They're closed on Saturdays.
Wait, was this Chick-fil-A?
Well, on Saturdays.
Well, Saturday too. That's
A
like
new
prime breakfast time. Like to go out to eat breakfast. Like no one goes out for breakfast in the middle of the week. You got work and shit.
Exactly.
Like Saturdays when you go out. Wait,
and
so
that's when I'm screaming at the door because I was pissed. Like I haven't even had a sip of coffee yet. And there's like people like doing their morning jogs, and I'm like ranting to myself. I'm like, who opens a new fucking business and decides that they're going to be closed on Saturdays for breakfast?
Was it a one-time thing or was it like?
No, it's closed on Saturdays.
That's
They
just
had
like
their
their
hours
schedule.
up.
Imagine they had a sign up that said, "Hey, this is just a one-time thing."
Yeah, if that was the
if you have
case,
like
I'd be like, fine.
If you have some kind of like family event or some kind of family emergency, you close for a Saturday, but to just like not be open on Saturdays, like that's just.
They have their hour sheet up, and they're open every day, including Sunday. But Saturday they're off.
That's wild.
And I'm like, you're fucking stupid. Like the rant that I was doing to myself, well, like I was trying to like talk to people walking by, but like not really. I was just saying, I was like, can you believe exactly? I was that guy. They just opened up and they decided that they're going to be closed on Saturday.
Wait, isn't Saturdays the Jewish holy day? Are they Jewish?
Yeah, well,
it was the bagel place.
Oh, that might be
it.
That might be it.
Yeah,
if you're really
Does it matter?
Yeah, I get it.
No, but like
sometimes you got to break the Sabbath
because
you want to make fucking money.
No, I work with a lot of Jews, right? I deal with a lot of Jews, so if they're really religious, I don't know how many Jews there are there in Baltimore, but if they're really religious, from sundown Friday to sundown Saturday, they can't do anything.
We don't have. I mean, I haven't seen any of them because I grew up where like Jewish people on Saturdays, like even if it's like negative 19 degrees, they're on their bicycles and they're going to temple.
Yeah,
it's intense. But in Baltimore, no. This is like at a city that's dying because it's so pathetic. This is just like it encapsulates how dumb this city is. I'm gonna open up a new deli that has breakfast and be closed on Saturdays. So when people show up on Saturdays expecting to get their breakfast and find out you're closed, I'm going to go to your competitor. I'm never going to come back, you fucking idiots. And that's exactly what I did. I went to the place that was down the street, and I had a great breakfast. And I don't plan on ever going back to the place that's closed on fucking Saturday. What a bunch of idiots. I want to go back and just yell at the guy. Like, Are you stupid? Are you retarded?
I mean, you just got to know that if you're in any kind of customer service, whether it's a restaurant, a store, anything where people come in and buy shit, you got to be open on Saturday.
You have to.
That's like the most, because during the week people don't always have time to go out and do shit. If you're open on a Saturday, it's their day off. They could come, whatever. It just doesn't make sense. Like this is making me angry now.
Where it's stationed too. I mean, it's a college part of the city. and it's where kids are like, they're hungover, they want to go grab a coffee and a bagel, and you show up and like, well, we're closed on Saturdays. Oh, well, I'm never coming back then, because this is the only day of the week that I would ever come here. And if it's good enough food, maybe I'll come on separate days other than this. But this is my trial. I was looking forward to it. I made the plan last night. Hey, I'm going to go try this place out. Let's see how their coffee is. I was. It was a big deal when they were closed. I was pissed because like I had to just, even though it was a couple blocks down, to find a parking spot to like go to the next place was impossible. And I was just fuming. Fuming. I had a spot right outside this place, closed. I might go egg the place tomorrow. They're going to be open. I might just go out and throw fucking eggs on the window.
Or you could just go find a homeless guy, pay him $20 to dump a bucket of hot diarrhea on the window.
That's intense.
Maybe a little too much, but yeah, the eggs works too.
Because they have like a bar basically where you can eat your bagels and like look out at the street. Okay. So if you were to go throw a bucket of hot diarrhea, like you'd have to like throw the bucket of diarrhea like right at the people sitting there. Like it would be an aggressive move.
Wait, it's open? Like it's open?
No, there's glass, but it would still be like Jesus. But yeah, that's the bone. At you.
Yeah, that's a fair bone. I have a bone. So there's this old Asian guy. I think I told you about him. Keeps showing up at my job, and I shouldn't have a bone with this, but he's friends with the manager of a Dunkin' Donuts. So whenever they have any munchkins, donuts, muffins, whatever that they're throwing out, he takes them and he comes to my store and he gives them out to like the employees and stuff. Sounds great, right? You know, you got like he'll just bring like a full case of munchkins and like a dozen donuts, and you're just like, oh, this is awesome. We got all this stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like in the last week he's brought us shit 4 times. And
does he bring them right to you directly?
He does. He has stuff. He gives like a couple boxes to the meat department, and then he comes to me
with the personal.
He's like, you're always so helpful. Like, thank you. I'm just like, all right. Like, I don't even know the guy's name. Like, he doesn't own a restaurant. He's just like this old guy that I guess like has a membership through like his
he just
son
enjoys he just enjoys the people.
Yeah, he just comes and just hangs out. Like, I don't understand it. But it's like, and I am like thankful that he would even think to do that. But it's just like, dude, you're getting me so fat. Like,
it's like one thing to do it once, but to like, is this going to be an everyday thing where I come to work and then here you come down the aisle and you bring me a box of munchkins?
It's like in like the other day I had like 10 munchkins and then like a pumpkin muffin.
Skipped over that pretty quick, huh?
I mean, like, and that was like before I had lunch. And then I had lunch later on. So it's just like, you're just like, what are you doing to me, man? Like, I appreciate it, but I even told him, like, you're making me fat. He's like, ha, 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 I'll see you tomorrow. I'm like, fuck, okay, fine.
That's what he wants. We've talked about it on the side. The text that I get from Tones, Rob, during his workday, it's so funny. Like, I'll just be sitting there on a conference call, and then, like, I'll get blown up on Tones at work. Like, dude, this Asian guy keeps bringing fucking donuts every day. And I keep eating them.
Of course, like, because you can't. Well, you can't be like, no.
Yeah,
you gotta be like,
yes, again. You can just be like, I'm on a diet. I can't have donuts.
That's true. Yeah, but then you open up the window for him to be like, oh, you're on a diet, huh? Yeah. Doesn't look like it, you know? Like, he'll fucking roast you right there. And then you're like, all right, give me the fucking donuts.
It's gotten to the point where we think it's a conspiracy where this guy's trying to, like, fatten him up for a Buffalo Bill style deal because he needs, like, his skin, but he only likes fat boys.
That's really good.
I brought you donuts again. Oh, thanks. 4 days in a row.
It's just I mean, the one positive thing is like I made more friends like with other people I work with because like I'll just walk around like, you want some munchkins, like just trying to get rid of them.
Now, how many of those employees know that this guy came with the donuts?
Are you taking credit for that guy's donuts?
I'm just like buying them and handing them out.
You just
are you taking credit for buying the donuts?
I'm just handing them out. I was like this guy
just
gave me two,
around
I
like,
don't want anymore.
I got donuts again. Do you want them?
That guy from Seafood is real generous, but like little do they know, Wang Chung is bringing them in every day. You're taking his credit.
Yeah, I mean, look, listen. If he doesn't want to take it, I'll take it. But I mean,
he's not in it for the credit. He's in it for fattening you up in your skin.
Yeah. It's tough, man. I mean, like, because they're good, Like, obviously, his munchkins are good. And he brought me my favorite the other day, the chocolate glazed. Those are my favorite.
Best munchkin.
Usually it's like he'll have like a cinnamon munchkin or like a regular glazed or like a jelly. I like jelly. Jelly's fine, but my favorite's chocolate glazed. And he brought like a whole box of like chocolate glazed munchkins.
He knows you.
He does. And he keeps bringing me these muffins, and he had these Boston cream donuts the other day, which is
Do you think there's a chance he's doing this to like eventually ask you like, hey, like remember all the donuts I've been bringing you for like the last month?
Do you want to suck my dick, like, or something?
That, or just be like, I was gonna say like he was gonna ask for free salmon, but or that could be it. Hey, I brought you all these donuts. You owe me a blowjob.
I did not sign up for this. Mr.
He's like, yes, you did. You signed up for it a time ago. You just didn't know it.
God damn it. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like he'll like deliver the scene in No Country. He'll deliver the scene in No Country for Old Men with the peanuts, and he's just like, "You've been putting it up your whole life. You just didn't know it." He's a dark character.
He is. But yeah, so that's my bone. We'll let you know what goes on with that.
That's such a fat guy bone. Like this Asian guy keeps bringing me free donuts every day. I'm sick of it.
You would be saying the same thing if you just had.
I wouldn't eat them. I'm not even that big of a donuts guy. If it's
I'm from a family of diabetics. I would probably have a problem too.
Yeah,
because I get worried. I love sugar, dude.
Yeah,
like I'll eat sugar.
Great.
Like fuck. My whole diet can be comprised of just sugar.
Yeah,
and that's what's fattening you up. Like that's
right. Yeah, that's what it is.
Donuts versus the diabetics, like tales old as time.
That's it. Yeah.
It's just a wheel of pretty much Krypton.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
But anyway, all right. Let's get to our last. You don't even have to spin it because we only have one segment left, which is Write a Film.
Yeah. What do I do with that?
Are you working off the new soundboard? Oh.
What do you mean?
Getting used to it?
Well, no, so I could rearrange them. So I forgot where I put it. And this one I just made, probably lower a little bit. It's kind of loud. Yeah, it's good. Okay. So write a film.
Write a film.
Yeah.
Rob, you got to take part in this too. Once we start like once we start like the wheels start getting going, you'll have questions.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So question though. Okay. Here's the first question. How do you begin?
Start it off?
Well, how do you begin? I can start it off. Like I have a story developing in my mind already.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
A man walks into a Subway, like not the chain Subway, but like
a Subway
into
station.
the Subway. Yeah. Into a Subway car with the Popeyes chicken sandwich open.
Okay, this is not how the segment works.
Okay. So explain how
he could be. Yeah. So what we do is like we'll say like, okay,
I'm just gonna ask questions,
who's
and
your main protagonist, and you start from that. Like, okay, what does he do?
Yeah.
And then you just kind of build off of that.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah. Tones, you ask me questions first.
Okay. Why is your protagonist gay?
Being gay is not a choice. Okay.
Okay, but I'm saying like, why did you choose to make him gay?
Oh, because he has AIDS.
Okay. Next question: how did he get AIDS?
Unprotected sex at a orgy at the Holiday Inn in Arizona, Tempe, Arizona.
On Route 13? Yeah, I'm familiar.
Mm-hmm. Okay. One of the roads. It's not. It's you just like the opening scene is this orgy in the Holiday Inn of just men.
This
and
music
it's
is just
mess.
making this like such a dark scene.
It's AIDS. It's as dark as it gets. There's no cure.
Okay, so Holiday Inn. What's his name? And what pronoun does he identify as? Or he, she? Is it just straight up gay? Just gay guy?
I don't like. You really set the narrative here.
You want to start over?
No.
Okay.
It's been the tone is set. I know where we're at here. His name is Ricky Jims. Ricky Jims.
2 first names. Gotta watch out for him.
Yeah. This is something he does on the side. He's not fully gay. He's got a wife and kids. But it's kind of like his
guilty
what
pleasure.
He does, it's like, hey, I'm running out to do the laundry. He's going to the Holiday Inn, so he's actually and he got AIDS. So
Okay.
That'll raise some questions down the road.
Yeah. I mean, so how did you get AIDS? Jim, was it Robert Jims?
Ricky Jims.
Ricky Jims. Okay, Ricky Jims. He sounds like he's a redneck.
Yeah.
Or a NASCAR driver.
He's from the place where if you get caught as like a homo, it's a problem. So the South.
Okay. So was he in our? Well, okay. What does he do for a living? Let's start with that. What does he do?
He's a salesman.
Okay. What does he sell?
He sells manufacturing equipment.
Okay. Simple enough. And why was he in Arizona? Does he live in Arizona? Was he there on business?
He was there on business.
Okay. So he's probably on some kind of like one of these like gay swinger sites.
He does one of these things with work. He'll schedule travel and say there's a business opportunity in Arizona, and there's nothing. But he's a good salesman. His numbers are good. And he goes there, and he just comes back and says, hey, there was actually like, they're not going to buy. But the real reason he's going is for free airfare and hotel to host an orgy in the Holiday Inn in Arizona.
Okay.
It sounds like you're starting to describe that Jack Black movie. Fucking...
Shallow Hal.
But it's no. It's a more recent one. It's a more recent one where he does exactly that. He's like low-key kind of gay. And
Jumanji 2.
Yeah, it's actually Goosebumps 2 that he does this in.
Oh, it's the Bernie, right?
No, it's
different.
I haven't seen it.
D-Train. There you go.
D-Train. Very fitting name.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Continue.
Okay. So D-Train is where are we? Okay. No, so
Ricky Jims.
He's got a second hidden life.
Right. He's got a hidden life. Yeah. Now what does he do after he finds out he has AIDS?
So that's when it becomes a really legitimate movie.
Right,
because he was not feeling well. He's losing weight out of nowhere. He's not hungry. His wife's like, you look like shit. What happened? He's like, oh, I think I just have the flu. Goes to the doctor, and the doctor's like, you have full-blown AIDS. And the doctor is a homophobic doctor too, and he's just like, how'd you get that? So he says that he lies and says that he's got a heroin problem, and he's been sharing needles, and that's how he got it.
Of course. Okay. So he has AIDS. The doctor tells me he has AIDS. He admits to being a heroin addict,
which he's not. He's never touched.
Which he's
not.
Stuff. No, of course.
Yeah.
Ricky Jims. No, he's more of a meth guy.
No,
he's clean cut.
He's clean cut, but he's just gay. But he can't be in this small town.
So that's his drug. Being gay. Okay, his stigma. Okay. So does he tell his wife? How does he tell his wife? Like, what happens with that?
Yeah, because he's desperately in a position to cover up the fact that he's a homo. That heroin addiction that he doesn't have is his way out. He's like, I'm going to quit being, because like you can easily quit heroin if you're not actually addicted to it.
Of course,
so he's just got to like go along and just be like, I'm not going to do it anymore. And she's freaking out that he's a heroin addict. And then, I mean, his job, he gets fired from his job because he's very public with how he's recovering heroin addict. Right.
And they see that he was mismanaging company funds. Doesn't help either, because he's like, oh, we were using these planes for and this and that.
Well, no, they still think that he was actually out in Arizona trying to do a business deal. But, they don't know that he got AIDS in Arizona. But he knows that, like, exactly how he got AIDS. An orgy at the Holiday Inn.
There was that one guy that he was just looking at him, and he just, like, you can tell he didn't wash behind his ears. And he was like, this guy's just, he's just not clean. Not clean on many levels. Right. So he knew exactly who gave it to him, right? Like he figured it out. Okay. Did he reach out to that person, or is he just like?
Yeah,
he did. Okay.
So he lives in Louisiana, and he can't fly to Arizona because like he's fired and he can't afford it. So he kind of like drives and tells his wife. Yeah, he's like, there's a really good AIDS doctor out in Arizona, so I'm going to go meet with him. And he meets in the parking lot with the guy who gave him AIDS. His name is Jimmy Boss.
Jimmy Boss and Ricky Sims? No, Ricky Jim.
Ricky Jims.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know where to
Jimmy
take it from
Boss
here.
and Ricky Jims.
Jimmy Boss. So what does Ricky say to Jimmy?
You have AIDS?
Well, of course. Of course I have AIDS.
Yes.
Couldn't you tell?
He says, yes, I do have AIDS. And he's like, why did you come to my orgy at the Holiday Inn? And he tells him like this whole detailed plan of how it's like a Jeffrey Epstein thing, whereas, you know, Jeffrey Epstein wanted to get his seed into like every girl so that way his DNA was with everybody. This guy wanted to infect the world with AIDS because he was a homophobic and he wanted to kill all the gays.
So he was so ungay that he had to go be gay to stop the gays.
Yes.
Whoa. That's like a
Your mind is blown.
earth-shattering moment right here.
Yeah.
So that's real dedication.
Yeah.
It's like, I hate gay people, so I'm going to fuck all these guys to kill them. I'm going to fuck them all to death.
It's a deep-rooted homophobic hatred that this guy has. To the point where he wants people to fuck him in the ass the way they get his AIDS. It's a suicide mission.
Yeah. Yeah, so did he get AIDS first and then decide to do it, or he purposely went out and got AIDS to
He purposely got AIDS to spread the disease.
Was really
because he's rich. He's a mogul.
Okay.
And he has enough to treat it.
He just went somewhere and bought AIDS. Just went to the AIDS store.
He went to the clinic and paid heavily for
Spit in my
AIDS.
mouth. Spit in my mouth.
He just the screen shoots to his whole plan. He's like injecting it with a needle in his leg, and he's got AIDS, and now he's just going to all these gay orgies that are like, you know, he can find and infecting people, trying to stop it. So he is just the worst.
This
and
guy
he can pay for treatment.
This
like
guy
Magic Johnson.
is 100% gay.
Is he?
He is. Like you can trick yourself. It's like you can trick yourself into thinking you're not gay, but it's like, oh yeah. Like you make up an excuse to fuck guys, but you say that you're going to do it to be anti-gay, but you're just still fucking guys.
There's a plot twist.
There's a plot twist. Did he call no homo? Yes.
That, and guess what?
What?
He ain't real. He's a demon.
He's
a demon inside of Ricky Jim's head, who's possessing him. And it's a whole story about how he doesn't want to be gay, but he is. And now he thinks he has AIDS, but he doesn't. He dreamt the whole thing up. And now he just looks like a lunatic. And it turns out that he's got schizophrenia that was undiagnosed, and it got triggered somehow on a sales trip that was actually legitimate in Arizona. And none of it happened, but he accidentally admits that he's gay to his wife, loses his family, kills himself. He's dead.
Oh, God. So
he's dead.
Okay,
he's gone.
Okay. I'm
demon,
still stuck on the demon part. I'm trying to process the rest of it. Okay, all right. So got it. Okay, good.
I love it. That's the reaction that I want out of my movies. When you're like walking out of a movie, just like, whoa. It's kind of like it's like a Fight Club ending where you're just like, it was all in his head, the whole thing.
Wow.
That's kind of how I felt walking out of Lighthouse, where I was just like,
Word.
we were talking about it before. We were just like, what did I just watch? Or like, that was amazing. Like, you're like somewhere in that like middle in between, and you have to think about it. It makes you think. I mean, like, it makes you like. Now, when you said demon, I pictured like he would just get raped by a demon, like Rosemary's Baby style. But no, it was all in his head. So did the demon get into his head, or was the demon like in his head?
The demon was in his head. It's his demons. His personal demons.
His own personal demons. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and
he was
like,
gay.
projected.
The whole thing was that he's gay and he's closeted and he's in a place where people hate it, and it's like him trying to cover it up, and it's like becomes a mad cover up in his head, and he's got undiagnosed schizophrenia. So like his mind kind of runs crazy with him trying to hide it, whereas nobody's suspicious, but he thinks people are. He's paranoid, and then it spirals out of control.
Okay. All right.
That was a great movie.
Yeah, it took me for a roller coaster ride right there. Jimmy Bob, or whatever his name is. Ricky Jims and Jimmy Boss.
Jimmy Boss.
Jimmy Boss
and
is all made
Jimmy
up.
Boss is the name. Kind of has some symbolism. He's the boss. He's the demon.
Yeah,
he has
he's in
control
charge.
over his brain.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Can I take a real quick timeout and take a piss?
Yeah. Go ahead. You could
Give me 1 minute.
Right?
Huh?
You could like edit it out, like his piss break.
Oh,
No, we're live, man.
Yeah.
We're live.
Shit,
we're gonna have to
Whoever's
just chat.
listening, sorry, I gotta piss.
You gotta listen. You gotta take these breaks. That's okay.
That's
We
fine.
can-
We'll
we'll
conversate. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Conversate. Do you know that conversate is not a word?
I will continue to use it as a word because it makes sense in this situation. I don't care. Listen, William Shakespeare invented his own words.
Is it true? What
Yes.
what did he invent?
There's a whole list of them. You could Google. I don't
Really?
know. Let's Google words William
That are
Shakespeare.
still used today?
Yeah.
Really?
He like a lot of like consonants, like combinations of words he combined.
Yeah.
Words William Shakespeare invented. See, it's right up here. Let's see. Accessible, accommodation, addiction,
What?
admirable, aerial,
No.
airless.
Really?
Yeah. The results are 422 bona fide words minted, coined, and invented by Shakespeare. From academe to zany.
What?
Yeah. Let's see.
What the fuck? Imagine that.
First world problem, is that something? No, that's okay. The dictionary added that. Okay, here we go. Here they are. Auspicious, archvillain, anchovy, amazement, bedroom, beachy, belongings.
Wait, what? He did not make bedroom, did he?
That's what it says. Yeah,
Shakespeare
compiling
invented. What was it called before bedroom?
your quarters.
Quarters.
I
Right?
don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Whoa. Imagine being around at the time that bedroom is invented.
That makes sense. It's a room with a bed in it.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that seems like almost like a Seinfeld like bit. Like
Yeah.
bedrooms. I could see something like that.
I feel like to this music we should be like, and he invented bluster. He
Candle
invented
holder.
bedroom. Briskly.
Chimney top.
Tugger. Oh, what is that one?
Which
Budger.
Budger.
Bump?
Bump.
He did not.
Buzzer.
invent bump.
Buzzer. Cat-like.
Yo, hey, could you guess how many words that Shakespeare invented?
Words that he came up with.
Yeah.
And they're still
And it's
used
still
today?
used today.
Oh, probably about 20, 23, something like that.
You're about 400 off.
Yeah.
422. Yeah.
Do they all end with ETH?
No.
No.
Like,
Control.
cheap. He invented cheap.
He invented the word control.
Yeah.
That's a big word.
characterless. Chimney
Buzzer.
top.
Bump.
Chopped.
That guy
Circumstantial.
Bedroom.
I agree. This all started because I said, "Hey, Rob, we'll conversate," and he goes, "Conversate's not a real word." I said, "I'm gonna be like Shakespeare and invent."
I
a
heard
new
that
word.
when I was getting up and moving away. I just heard Rob go, "Conversate?" I was like, "Oh boy, that sounds interesting." I just remember in high school when we had to read them, and like the teachers were just like, "You just don't get it." I'm like, "No, I get it. He just stinks. I don't like it. I think it blows."
Yeah, disgraceful. That's one he did.
I think James
Distasteful.
Cameron can write a better romance than Shakespeare by far. That's my opinion.
You ever seen Avatar?
I haven't. I
I
heard.
haven't.
I
Yo,
heard very,
speaking of
very
Avatar-
mixed
Avatar.
reviews.
Dude, I just watched it the other day on Disney Plus.
Oh, it's a Disney movie.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
been,
Yeah.
But I only use Disney Plus for Boy Meets World. So
Well, that's
Great
the
usage.
Great thing about Disney Plus is you can watch any of their shit. You don't have to just watch Boy Meets World. Can I just pay for the Boy Meets World? Like, is that something
yeah,
I can-
that's me. I'm the guy that can I just have Boy Meets World with no commercial interruptions?
I'm here for the laughs and the wholesome moments. Okay.
All right, I gotta ask you a few questions
Yes,
here.
let's go.
Why is your character in California right now?
He's there for the AVNs.
The Adult Video Awards?
Yeah.
Are those
Okay.
held in California or Vegas?
Oh, they got to be in California.
This year it's in
Yeah,
California.
Cali.
The gay ones are always in California.
Well, yeah, that makes
Gotcha.
sense.
Gotcha.
So he's there for the. No, he's just there for the regular ones. We don't want to go down that path.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I want to listen to my movie back and make that a real
So
movie.
wait, if it's all in his head, this is like a part that was in his head.
This is a different movie.
Oh, different movie. Oh, okay. Sorry. all right.
That one's in the past. We're
Yeah.
moving
I
on.
appreciate like how interested you are in that movie, Rob, but it's,
He's just confused. He doesn't know what the hell's going on.
I'm a big credits roll guy.
Yeah.
Like you have a lot of questions, but I just end it, and then
Yeah.
you got to draw conclusions. Okay, so he's at the regular AVNs in California. What's his name?
Chet Stedman.
Chet Stedman?
Yeah.
Okay. Chet Stedman, shout out Rookie of the Year. The Rocket.
Is that what that's from?
Yes. Do you want to change his name or do you want to continue?
No, it's a good porn name, I think.
All right.
I don't know. Yeah, let's go Chet Stedman. We'll stick with that.
Why is Chet Stedman at the AVNs?
He's nominated. He's FAP. Sorry, I just looked down on my screen at the list of Shakespeare words, and he invented FAP.
Oh.
Okay.
Good word.
Speaking of FAP, the AVN Awards, yeah, he's nominated.
Yeah, Chet Stedman, he's nominated. What's he nominated for?
For Best Solo Performance by a Man.
So he jerked off on camera and it was the best one.
Yeah, there was a shoe involved, but I don't really want to go into details on that. But it wasn't just like him just jerk. Like there was
a shoe.
There was a shoe involved. I'm not gonna tell you how. You got that's up to your imagination. You cut out there.
Okay, but the audience knows that there's a. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Because I have a lot of questions. Does the audience know that there's a shoe involved, even though they don't see?
Yeah, no. The audience. Oh, I mean, like us watching.
Yes.
Yeah, no, we know there's a shoe involved because people keep saying that thing you did with the shoe. Like I've never seen anything like that. You know, like, but right. they never actually show you or tell you exactly what it is. You just know that it's something that no one's ever done before on camera. Who knows?
And that's what put him over the edge to get nominated for this award.
Yeah, he put his body on the line. You know, he was dedicated to the craft.
How old is Chet Stedman?
27.
Oh,
yeah,
young guy.
Yeah, young bull.
How long has he been in the? How long has he been in the business?
He actually started when he was 17. He lied. He had a fake ID. He got in, and he's just a veteran of the game at this point.
He's just doing solo vids though.
Well, that's the thing. Like he's made so much money and he's made such a following that he doesn't have to like actually go down to a set and like, you know, set up with a whole other actress. Like he just like, it's kind of like Joe Rogan, how he has his own podcast studio. Like he just does it by himself and people just flock to it. Like
they buy it.
Yeah, they buy it.
He makes money.
Yeah, he has a very high quality like setup, like kind of like Rob's setup here. Just this is
guy knows how to jerk off.
Yeah, he's a professional jerker offer.
All right, so what's his what's his character like? Like what's his what's he like if you're gonna go meet him?
He's pretty arrogant. You know, to be expected. I mean, when you're have the physique of a porn star, and for a whole decade, people have just been telling you that you're a sex god. Mm-hmm. Like you're just gonna.
That thing you did with the shoe.
It's genius. Genius. You know, like it's so he's just like he's arrogant. Like he knows he's the best. Maybe I don't know if you could call it cockiness or confidence or whatever it is, but like he comes off kind of like a dick.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, so let's fast forward to the presentation of the award. Does he win?
Well, that's where the movie ends. The whole movie is the lead up to the award.
Okay. So the whole movie is at the AVNs, like the red carpet is the movie.
The red carpet, it's like from when he lands in LA and there's like 2 days later is the awards, and all takes place over 2 days.
Okay.
And the way it's shot is kind of like, it's not like, you know, A to B chronologically, like it kind of jumps around and may show some old stuff from like back in the day. Like you get a full picture.
Okay. Let's take it back there when the plane lands. Like, what's he doing? Is he like just on the plane looking out the window, or is he like ripping cocaine or something?
No cocaine yet. He has to get to his hotel room first because like he's so well connected in LA in the porn industry that like he shows up at a hotel and he lets him know like, look, I need my care package, and they just leave it from under the pillow. Okay. So he lands and he was taking a nap. He wakes up. He looks around. He's just like, God damn, it's good to be back in LA. And he's just struts off the plane, just like.
Where's he from?
Originally, or like where does he live now? Originally, he's from Montana.
He's from Montana,
right? Like the mountains. Like no one like he's just kind of this diamond in the rough that's found. Like usually, you know, most of your porn stars are either L.A., Miami, New York, kind of like the big three.
But he's just this diamond in the rough that like he got on board with this like real low budget company, like so low budget they couldn't even tell that he had a fake ID to start.
Yeah.
And because he was so good, that company skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And he was the man rocket that took them to the top.
What was his family like?
Family, it was tough growing up. He
Out in Montana.
He had 3 moms.
3 moms?
3 moms.
How do you have 3 moms?
Well, it was
you mean 2 stepmoms and a mom?
It was just like he had one like legitimate like biological mom, and she was in a love triangle with 2 other moms, stepmoms. I don't know what they would be.
They're just moms.
They're just moms. Like, they wear mom jeans. They have mom haircuts.
Yeah.
Like they complain to the manager.
Yeah.
You know, you get the gist of it.
Yep.
But because of that, he used to get made fun of a lot.
Yeah.
You know, because like, you got 3 moms. Like, where's your dad? And he's just like, well,
Yeah.
actually, let's bring it back.
It's like, hey, Mr. 3 women and a baby.
One of the moms was his dad. Sex change operation.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the 3rd mom is just like a mutual friend that like they just kind of always had.
They swung.
Yeah,
Little swingers.
They were swingers, yeah.
It might be early to say, but I think this movie has a sequel.
Well, we'll see.
Well, we'll see. Because this
It
guy
seems there's a lot of depth to this story.
It could be a TV series, honestly, but we'll keep going. We'll see where it takes us.
We'll see if he makes it out of this one or not, because we already know he's got a cocaine addiction.
Among other things.
So he got picked up when he's 17, you said. Mm-hmm. That's when he first starts recording himself jerking off, because he's like
he started like a normal kind of like, it was like amateur stuff, right? But these guys, like, they would like rent out like a motel room, and they get like their friend, like some girl from like down the street, and like, this guy, they just went around like doing local kind of stuff, right? It wasn't like, was no big budget. It was like a camcorder and like super like fly by the seat of your pants kind of thing.
Good stuff, yeah. Big fan.
So and then he worked his way up. Like he through his success, like once people saw him bone, they're just like, this guy knows how to fucking bone.
Yeah.
And like that just like, you know, brought in ad revenue. The company started doing better. They moved to LA. They got, you know, they bought out Bang
By the way, Rob, is there anybody like in the other room just like listening to this?
Oh yeah, Rosa is, yeah.
Rosa?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll continue. I'm sorry.
And maybe we'll ask her opinion on the movies after.
Sure, yeah.
So what was the question? What I was
just asking about the background in Montana and
right.
3 moms, and
So
one of them was his dad.
He was a horse handler, right? He worked on a farm, and that's how he learned to fuck. He just watched how the horses fucked.
Okay.
So my man claps cheeks like a horse would.
That's intense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like when you don't have a father to tell you. I mean, not that like that's what.
Well, you do, but he's like a tranny. He's got a tranny dad.
True. So I mean, yeah, the dad doesn't really have any advice for him in terms of that. So he just learns from what he sees.
And he's
nature versus nurture.
And him watching horses, that's how he learned. So he's growing up on a farm in Montana. That's
yeah. Well, he lives in a trailer, but he works on a farm.
And what's his name again?
Chet Stedman.
All right. Now we got some background. All right. So let's fast forward back to the present. He's at the AVNs. He's on the red carpet. He did some cocaine in the hotel room. Let's fast forward. He gets out of the,
A lot of cocaine.
A lot. Okay. So he just ripped a lot of cocaine in his
Charlie
hotel
Sheen
after landing. All right. So he gets out of the limo. Cameras start fucking, He's on the red carpet. What happens next?
Well, he walks out, right? He's wearing pants, a vest with like no shirt on underneath, right?
Okay.
And then just sunglasses, right?
This movie's turning me on. So please continue.
Okay. And he's just like strutting in, sees all the flashing, whatever. And then someone, it's like a PETA protester, just dumps red paint on him.
Why?
Because he's made it well known that he's using the horses as inspiration. And there is even, he's not proud of this, but before he really, really made it big, there's a video with a horse.
That's what like launched the interest.
Yeah, that's what like it was kind of like I'm trying to think of a good comparison of like some kind of controversy that gets people upset.
Mr. Hand?
No, that's different. No, I'm talking about like someone does something controversial that gives them attention, and then like everyone kind of forgets about the controversy, but they still have that attention.
Oh, Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, perfect. So like, she's not a porn star anymore, but she has a sex tape. Kind of the same thing with him. He just like made.
Oh,
this
with
video.
a horse.
With a
That's a
horse.
fucking critical detail that we left over there in Montana. That would have been nice to know.
Yeah, well, you didn't ask.
He got famous for fucking a horse. Okay.
It wasn't like a full grown horse. It was like a mini horse.
Okay.
Because like the logistics of like a full grown horse would be kind of hard
dangerous
to do. Yeah, dangerous. Yeah. But
okay.
Yeah, so that's
he gets out in the red carpet, Peter dumps blood all over him because he fucked the horse, and that's how he got famous.
Yeah.
And he's up for this huge award. Now he can probably not, even if he wins, he's covered in blood.
Yeah.
So
all right.
what
does he do? So first of all, he punches the PETA person square in the face.
Was it a guy or a girl?
We're not really sure.
That makes sense. Okay.
And then he's just like real pissed off and like, because obviously he's all coked up, and he's just like, fuck it, like I'm still gonna sit here. So he just sits at the awards, just dripping red paint the whole time, right? Just sitting there, just like like nothing's wrong, but everyone's kind of looking at him like, you see Chet? He's covered in red paint. What happened? Oh, it's PETA thing threw paint at him. It was a guy or a girl? We don't know. We couldn't tell. He's frozen. There he is. Okay. Yeah, so he's just sitting there waiting for the award to get announced. So yeah, I don't know. What do you got? Any more questions?
Does he win?
Well, okay. So here's the thing. They announce it, right? And it's a whole Steve Harvey situation. He reads it wrong, so he says it's Chet Steadman, but it's really Larry Longdick. Wins the award, and Chet loses his fucking mind.
Oh my god!
He's just, because keep in mind, this guy, like, he's a porn star, so all he does all day is just work out and jerk off. So he's just like just jacked dude, just covered in red paint. Kind of looks like almost like a Braveheart kind of like design, the way it landed on him, right? Like war paint. And he just stands up and starts doming people, just starts punching people.
The dog is going wild.
His face is like, yeah,
get him. So it ends where he's getting arrested, but like he's so coked up and so like just angry that they can't, and he's so strong that they can't restrain him, so they have to shoot him.
They do.
They shoot him, and they shoot him dead. Right there at the AVNs, right there on the red carpet.
Oh my god!
He took 3 people with him, just from sheer, just like punching people in the head. Just
oh my god!
Killed them. So
that's intense.
And it's called Chet Steadman. That's the name of the movie, Chet Steadman, because it's based on a true story. So it's
the
like
jerk. That would be a good name.
Oh, it's because
yeah, but he's also an asshole.
He's also a jerk.
Yeah,
but it's so it's, I mean, it's interesting because it does, like I said, he's a dick and he's like arrogant, but the movie kind of paints him in a sympathetic light because you see where he came up from, growing up with 3 moms, dealing with the horses, like, and you see that like it's not his fault that he's this way.
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah. I was picturing this movie going to like he lost, and then all of a sudden he's up on stage just coked out, just furiously masturbating in front of everybody.
Is this not what you want?
Is this not what you want?
Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it could go that way too, but I went the darker route.
Yeah. We tend to do that here.
Yeah, like what was the last one I did with the guy who got a job at the Twitch factory? Mauricio Gonzalez.
It is. Papa. He gets shot in front of his son. Yeah, that was sad.
Good God. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So I'll stop.
Let's get out of there.
Music.
That's it for segments. Let's get to our classic 4-pack. Hit it, Kane. Ow! I just got the worst foot cramp. Ow. All right.
Hold on.
Okay. I forgot.
All right. We had to wait for Kane to leave.
Kane's gone.
We don't want to step in those. All right. So so we got a 4-pack. What? No movie today. We're
No.
We're working on that. We'll get.
But if you do want a movie review, go to, I keep forgetting what the name of it is, the Lighthouse Review. What is it? MGMT?
MGSM. MGSM, yeah. So if you want to hear about the Lighthouse, if you've seen it and you want to hear what me and Rob have to say about it, just come check us out, MGSM podcast.
Before we get into this 4-pack, I need to ask, because now that we have Rob on. Rob, can you hear me?
Yes, I got you.
The Watchmen sucks ass.
That's sort of what we're starting to arrive to a little bit.
Yeah, we'll not.
See.
He watched an episode and a half, Tom. So,
yeah. Oh, okay.
So he wasn't.
All right.
I couldn't bear. I was like, this is the worst.
Did you see the movie or no?
No, but I heard the movie was great from one person who said it was like the best movie he ever saw. That was a long time ago.
Well, I don't know about that, but it was definitely good.
He is admittedly very anti-superhero.
Oh, okay.
So like.
I have a tough time buying into that universe.
Listen, man, I'm in it for the blue dick.
Yeah, we just want to see the blue dick.
Yeah.
The main guy, Dr. Manhattan, like the main like superhero.
Dr. Manhattan is basically like without question,
the
like,
most
powerful superhero. I don't care what anyone says.
He can like
do anything.
Superman beats him.
Superman.
As long as Lex Luthor's not there, Superman beats him.
He's interdimensional too.
Yeah, Dr. Manhattan can just obliterate Superman into pieces.
Yeah,
like
with
it's
his
nothing.
with
his head.
I'm just gonna take away, like I'm just gonna rearrange his particles and his molecules so he doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah,
that's what he'll do.
He'll put one particle on Mars and then another on fucking Uranus.
Is it not race baity at all?
There's definitely.
It's very. I'm watching it. I'm just like, is this show trying to be good or is it trying to make a political point?
I don't know.
I think it's more. I don't know if they're trying to like make a point themselves. I think it's just trying to reflect somewhat the culture that's going on now.
Yeah.
Which I mean, obviously, it's a more extreme version, but.
Yeah, it's just like an over dramatization. It goes back to like the last thing I'll say about it is like what you said. There's a lot of questions to be answered, but at this point, it's been so like not that great that I don't give a shit what the answers are to the questions that they're proposing.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
totally I get fair. That. I get that.
I mean, we're gonna stick it through for now. See how it goes. Maybe hopefully it gets better. I mean,
that's like my mom forced me to go to church or something. Like, yeah,
I'm still holding out hope just because Damon Lindelof is one of the writers, and Leftovers is one of my favorite shows. So. Hopefully something happens with that, but we'll see. We'll let you know if it gets better. But so what do we got for the 4-pack?
Question number 1: what actor or actress instantly ruins a movie for you?
I think you know my answer is going to be
Lena Dunham.
No, well she sucks too, but Meryl Streep.
I have Meryl Streep too.
Fuck Meryl Streep.
Fuck her.
She's so self-righteous and self-important. Like
it's like, Meryl, stop acting like you haven't made millions and millions of dollars pretending to be something that you're not, but then becoming the person, like, of all the characters that you played in the movies, that's now a big old mix. If you throw it into a blender, your personality, like this bitch, like this whole thing who knows more than you and you should listen to her, and how everybody's bad, but like she's sitting there in her fucking castle. It's probably burning down in California right now.
And you know what it is? Like, I was trying to figure out, is she British?
No.
She's not British. But I feel like she talks like she's British.
Yeah, because
that's way off. I could just be like me imagining her acting with an accent, but I just imagine her always acting, like 24/7.
Yeah. She's Daniel Day-Lewis, but she stinks.
Well, you know those theater kids, man.
Yeah.
They don't, there's no chill.
Character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so lame. Imagine being a father and your kid is like, "Hey, Dad, can you? I'm performing Hamlet next Saturday. Can you come watch?"
It would be more like, "Hey, Dad, I'm performing Hamlet on."
Hello, Father.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Like,
believe it? I got the part in Hello, Dolly.
Like her movies just don't seem appealing too either. Like she's
I love
always,
Doubt. But not for her. Great movie.
Like I feel like every movie she's just like this like high class, sophisticated like Victorian woman.
Yeah.
And it's just like I have no interest in what you have to say.
Same. But she thinks that you think what she's saying is massively important. And that's how she approaches her job. Yeah. And when you see it, you're just like, oh, not this fucking pitch again.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the answer. I was thinking Angelina Jolie because she's kind of annoying with her whole like thing, saving the world, whatever. But like her, I don't think I've ever really seen a movie with her. Like if I'm,
Really?
Yeah.
I don't what are her big movies?
Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
She was in Tomb Raider. She was
Lara
Tomb
Croft.
Raider. She was
The Smiths.
yeah, the
Mr. and Mrs.
Smiths.
I've never
Smith.
really seen
She's
that.
in what's that other like cult classic? Fuck, I can't remember the name.
I don't know, but it's pretty much just
I'm looking
her
up
boobs.
The IMDb.
Yeah.
And like I mean she's, I don't know.
Oh, Maleficent. Maleficent.
Yeah,
There you go.
I didn't see that.
Maleficent.
Kung Fu Panda 3, didn't see that.
Okay.
She's still married to Bradley Pitts?
No,
No.
they broke up.
Ooh.
Oh, you know which one I saw? The one where she like bends the bullets.
Yeah, that's
Is that Wanted?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. With Josh Hartnett.
Yeah, that movie was all right.
I enjoyed the hell out of that movie.
It was good. The ending was like, whoa. But
Yeah.
other than that, yeah, I'm not like recognize. Like I'm seeing these names that I recognize, but like I haven't seen.
Good. Well, I mean, like.
She was in a Meatloaf video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it like young Angelina
Yeah, it
Jolie?
was like 94.
Was it anything I would do for I would do anything for love?
It says Meatloaf, rock and roll dreams come true.
Okay.
She's a runaway teenager. And then Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell 2, Picture Show. She's uncredited. I don't know. I think she's overrated. I think like just it was the fact that she was so hot and she married Brad Pitt, who was so hot that people like don't get me wrong, Brad Pitt, I love Brad Pitt. He's a great actor, but Angelina Jolie's just like
She was also with Billy Bob Thornton.
She was, which that's a
Before
big
that.
red flag. For someone like
Yeah.
at the time she was young too. To be like that young and that attractive and go with Billy Bob Thornton, like that just seems like a daddy issue thing. I don't
I heard he's an asshole too.
I believe
Probably.
it. I mean, just watch Bad Santa. That's all you need to see about.
Yeah, he's just like, oh, you mean just be myself?
Can I
Yeah.
fix you some sandwiches?
All right, let's get to our second question here. What actually 100% lived up to the hype?
I think Midsommar did in
Yeah,
a different way
course.
though. Like,
Yeah.
because going into it, I wasn't expecting Hereditary 2, but I was expecting like a horror movie, like a
Yeah.
traditional horror movie. And so when I first left, I was kind of conflicted and confused. But like after having seen it again and thinking about it, talking about it, it really like for Ari Aster's second film, like I don't think he could have done better. You know,
That's one of those movies. Very rarely this happens, but like when I walked out of that theater and sat in my car before I even started it, I was just like, "Whoa!" Like I have to drive back 20 minutes to my house, but I had to sit there and pause and just kind of take it in for a second. I just texted you, and I was just like, "We need to talk,"
yeah.
because I don't know what I thought about it.
No, I
but
mean,
and I let it sit, and I'm obsessed.
So good.
There are, yeah, we were talking about doing the director's cut because the director's cut is out now. Like,
Oh, I
for
can-
streaming.
Oh,
Well,
Yeah,
not
no.
for free.
Well, yeah, not
Yeah.
for free, but it's
like
Probably
where I
couple-
watch my porn.
Well, you can do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
could, yeah. We were talking more like Amazon,
Like
or something.
Apple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Apple.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah, no, I think that would be mine. That was the first one that came to mind. What do you got?
Euphoria. I
Yeah.
heard the hype. I enjoyed what it was supposed to be about. I watched it and I crushed the entire season in 2 days. I crushed.
Yeah.
I have never crushed a show like I crushed that one. Granted, it's only one season, but if there were 5, I'd be done
Yeah,
if I started on Monday.
yeah. It was like a show. Like I think you told me about it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's really good.
And
Oh,
like, I
Rob,
was just
well,
like,
thank you.
You're welcome, man. It's really good.
Oh my
Well,
god.
because he was covering on MGSM originally, and like I never really listened to the episodes because like, oh, maybe I'll watch it one day, and I don't want to like spoilers being out there or whatever, and I just never got around to it until, between just like all my sports teams being bad, nothing to watch there anymore. For going up to Halloween, I was just watching like horror movie after horror movie, so like that's what all my time was consumed with. And then like now I'm just kind of like I was working a lot, and then I had like a couple of days where I had some like downtime to just do whatever, and I just jumped in and never jumped out.
Yeah.
I was just all in. But yeah, Euphoria. I mean,
I'm honestly really surprised that you enjoyed it so much. Because like
I thought it was the greatest thing ever.
Because I just never pictured you as like a teen drama kind of. Because I thought it was so funny. We're sitting here texting, like, "Oh, Nate's like such a jerk." Like,
We're like a couple 16-year-old girls. We're just like talking about gossip.
like,
It
I
was
can't
so
believe
awesome.
Jules just like doesn't go for it. You know, like whatever. Just like. But yeah, no, that show is fantastic. And I was saying this to you. I mean, that show is edgy even for HBO.
Yeah.
Like some of the shit that they cover.
Mad dicks.
A lot of dicks, but like not even just that, just like the subject matter of like the trans people and like the rape and the blackmail and
we had a hilarious exchange. We were talking about, I was just like, yeah, like I was just deeper meaning for like trans people. Like, you know, we make fun of them a lot on here. You know, it's all in good fun. But like I actually really like I understood it a lot more. And then I was also like fat girls in high school. Like I started to get that more. And Tone's just like, yeah, they're real people too. I was like, you're right. Like,
Yeah,
you know, like
I never thought
you're
of it like
in high
that.
school, you see a fat girl, you're just like, nah.
Yeah.
Get out. No point of getting to know you. But then you watch and see like what, you know, all of a sudden they're just a dominatrix or whatever it's called.
Humiliatrix.
Humiliatrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, even better.
That was wild. That was wild.
I was saying like good thing that her storyline like wrapped up happy that she got with the guy because like it got dark quick.
It'll go down a pretty rough path.
Yeah. Like
She had it nice. She can get anything she wants from those guys on Amazon.
Yeah, but like she got in with that one guy who was just like dark and he was
Satan?
like the voice changer.
Yeah.
Satan
That
was
was
like,
dead.
whoa, this really got dark. And the whole time she's like 17. I'm just like there's
yeah.
no like, you know, like background checking to like be able to like stream on one of these sites. Like
No,
no.
definitely not. No way.
Yeah, I guess if you want to be like anonymous and shit. But yeah, no, very good show. Anyone who hasn't seen it, highly recommend it.
It's the best show out there. If you
Yeah.
have not seen it, fucking watch it and you will not regret it.
I mean, the acting's phenomenal. I think they did a great job of like casting like people to play like that person in high
Oh,
school.
you got your
You know,
jocks,
like-
you got your nerds, you got
Yeah.
everything you need if you're
Yeah.
into the teen drama, which I am. Always have been. I'm surprised you didn't know that I'm big. I was the only one watching Skins after Jersey Shore back in college.
never-
Yo, skins.
They were just like tuning in after Jersey Shore for Skins. And me and Joe were just like, Skins, let's go.
Fun fact: the only time I've ever watched Skins, I don't know if I told you this, but was that same night that we did the shrooms
That bubble jacket.
with the bubble jacket, and
And you watched the original Skins.
Yeah.
it was the original Skins. It was the series finale, so like shit was going down, and we're sitting there on shrooms, and I'm just like panicking, like, oh my god, she's pregnant. What is she gonna do? Like she's gonna keep it? Like I don't know. And just bugging out. But
The
yeah,
show just, while we were watching, the show just made me feel guilty for being on shrooms.
Yeah.
I was
That's
like,
what they
wait,
do.
what?
Yeah. It's either like they make you feel guilty or you're just like, well, I got problems, but at least they're not those problems.
Yeah.
yeah.
But anyway, all right, let's get to our next question here. What is your favorite song at the moment? I'm going to toss this to Rob right now because Rob is the musician. Rob, while you answer, hold on one second.
Okay.
I got to grab my guitar because you're a musician. You got to judge my guitar.
Oh, sure. My favorite song at the moment? I have to take a look into my Spotify. See what I'm playing the most right now.
That's a good thing. I don't have a specific
Oh.
song.
I've been listening to a lot of this band, Men I Trust.
Okay.
Men I Trust is dope.
What,
I'm not going to play it.
That's
I
okay.
just want to look at it.
But what I was saying was I was just listening to this band, Men I Trust, off their new record, Uncle Jazz.
Uncle
Is it
Jazz.
jazz?
It's like, you know who Mac DeMarco is?
No.
It's like a dream indie stuff, like with
So it's
guitars
like
and
Pink Floyd,
synthesizers.
M83.
Not really. Like I'll play something here. Like
We got to be careful, I think, on YouTube.
I know. Well, you already played a bunch of shit.
I don't think YouTube's
true.
going to give a rat's butt. Are
It's-
they?
You just can't like. Oh no, not this. Fuck that song. This sucks. This one.
Okay.
It's cool. I dig
It's
it.
like it's a little Pink Floyd. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's great. And the chick's got a great voice.
I'm going to change it up here. So like I said, I've been watching
Cotton
that.
Eye Joe.
No, I've been watching that Wu-Tang show.
Yeah.
And I've just been going back all through like all the first albums, like Liquid Swords, Tikal, Iron Man, like all that shit. You know, just listen to some Method Man, some Ghost.
put a little bit of it on.
Jizza.
Why?
You could put it on.
Your
you could
puppy
put it on your
is
laptop.
so fucking cute,
true.
Rob.
Thanks. Yeah, she just wants to love everybody.
How old is she?
She's gonna be 7 months in like 2 weeks.
Aww.
Yeah.
So it's a little wiener dog.
Yeah, she's a dachshund. Yeah. Yeah, she's supposed to be a full-grown standard. So we'll see when it hits like a year and a half how big she is. But
For those at home who can't see this dog, take my word for it.
Adorable. If you're just listening, you can't see it. But on YouTube, you saw her on tone. Here, we'll show her again. Maisie, come here.
Where is this?
You ever call her Maisie Gray? Like
No. Sometimes I'll fuck around and I'll be like, Maisie Williams.
She's got a little sweater on.
Oh, that's her. She just had surgery. That's
is it good surgery or bad surgery?
Just getting spayed.
Yeah.
Get a little spray. Yeah.
She's going to mama now. I know.
I don't know why this isn't.
What's the matter?
It's like not.
It was playing.
It was, but it was like going back and forth.
Oh, Jesus.
The Wu-Tang Clan. So are
You
they
get the
like? Is
point.
enough time passed
the
where if
point.
you fuck with them, it doesn't really matter?
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. That's a fact.
Is that
They
legit?
say that. Yeah,
That's legit.
I mean, if you watch the show, you see that like before they got into music, like they were all involved in like selling crack, like shooting people and stuff.
So what's fucking with them? Buying crack from them and not paying for it? Like
Just like don't try anything. Like don't like just respect them. Just
Okay, I
just
think
see
I'm in the
them and
clear.
respect them. Yeah, no.
so
you're
like
not
if I
doing-
go up and like
you're not
throw
fucking with
tomatoes
them.
at them, like, hey, Wu-Tang Clan, you suck.
That's fucking with them. Yeah.
That-
That's a
okay.
no-no. That's a
You don't
no-no.
wanna do that.
And there's like 15 of them, so it's just like there's 9 in the initial group, but then like they like brought other people in over time, so it's just like basically anywhere they go, it's just like an entire like mob of people.
Yeah.
So like you'll just get stomped out.
It's a lot of dudes.
It's a lot of dudes. A lot of dudes that have no problem with stomping you out.
Yeah.
I don't leave my place that much, so
Yeah, so you don't fuck with them, so you should be
don't.
fine. Yeah.
Do you think you can become friends with them?
With Wu-Tang?
In the right situation, I don't
But
know.
hey, what's up, Wu-Tang guys? Like, hey, I'm Tom. How you guys doing? You think they would like that?
I think they would like you. You're pretty chill. They're not gonna.
Like, I couldn't name a single song, but I heard I don't want to rub you
I
the
heard
wrong
you're
way.
not
So
to be
just let me
fucked
know if
with.
I'm annoying.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, if you come up to them like a fanboy, kind of like, they would probably be kind of annoyed by that, I feel like. I don't know. I'm sure. I mean, there's enough of them where you could at least find one to become friends with.
Yeah.
Maybe not all of them, all 9 of them, because they're not even all friends with each other really anymore. They're always
Yeah.
kind of arguing and stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. So that's what I've been listening to. What are you listening to?
A lot.
Okay, go on.
So I have talked a lot of shit about Megadeth on this podcast because
Yes,
they're
you have.
minor league Metallica.
You're on the record, yeah.
They're so good. I was so wrong. High Speed Dirt by Megadeth is like one of the greatest songs I've ever heard. I can't stop listening to it. I bought this fucking thing pretty much to like learn how to play that song.
Whoa. What'd you get?
It's a fucking Explorer.
Okay, that's cool. Nice.
This is what James Hetfield used in the 90s.
Very nice.
But I don't know how to play it at all.
Play some Rain.
Do you want to hear Rain?
I want to hear some Rain. Come on.
I'll play Rain real quick.
He's got like 15 versions of this song. Right?
Okay. All
It's
right.
just-
Haven't played. It's been like 3 days since I played Rain, so hold on. Bad start.
It sounded a little out of tune.
It is.
Well, so he only knows how to use the right hand. He doesn't know what to do with the left
What's
hand.
to do with the left?
Yeah,
Okay.
so he just strums.
I tuned it too, but like I think the weather change might have fucked with it.
Definitely would.
Yeah, it is. It's out of tune, so I can't play Rain.
Do you
But
have a
Rain-
tuner? You don't have a
Yeah, I
tuner?
have the app on my phone.
Oh,
I can tune
okay.
it. I can
Yeah.
tune it in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to play it after I get in tune. But when it is in tune, this guitar sounds so good.
Yeah.
It is incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I financed it after the Bucks lost to the Panthers in London when I was blackout drunk, and like I woke up 2 days later. There's like this massive package on my fucking front door, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I brought a fucking guitar. Shit.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
It's like
cool.
a $650 guitar.
I hope you you learn it well.
I have the music in my brain, and it's all I do. When like this podcast ends, like I'll just sit here and have my headphones on, and I just listen to like guitar. Like I listen to isolated tracks and pretend that it's me. That's what my dream is.
He is by far, and I'm not exaggerating to this, the best air guitar player I've ever seen.
Sick.
Yeah. Like he looks like he's playing real guitar.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was in a competition.
I went to a competition. Yeah, I got railed because I played it too like accurately. They were looking for showmanship. I just played air guitar.
Really? Yeah. So, that's whack.
I might, like, you know what? I might go on the TNT fucking podcast Twitter and retweet that Periscope. It's like 27 minutes into the Periscope, I come up. I was the second one up out of 30 people. It was out of a random drawing. So if I was like the 28th person, I could have won.
Yeah, you could have won.
Yeah, like they were like looking for shit. I played the shit out of Fueled by Metallica. I stand by my performance. They railed me. Well, the first guy was just like, there was just not enough showmanship, this and that. I give it like a 4.3 in the crowd, which is like all of my friends were there. They made up 60% of the entire crowd. They were like, fuck you! It was awesome.
That's too funny.
Anyway.
Didn't you come like second best newcomer of the year or something like that?
Yeah, they gave me Rookie of the Year. They realized their mistake. Like I left early, which is a big deal. I didn't realize it was a big deal because apparently all of the contestants are supposed to stay for the whole thing, and then you all get on the stage at the same time and play Freebird air guitar it. And I wasn't there, and people were like, "Where's the road show?" And like I had left 3 hours ago.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't want to stand there and watch 25 people play air guitar. Like, what am I doing here?
If I was on the stage with them playing fucking Freebird, I could air guitar better than any of them. Fucking Mom Jean's Jeannie won because she had a character. I didn't dress up. I didn't have a character. I showed up to show my talents. And they were just like, I get it. You're good at it, but we can't let you win because, like, it doesn't sell tickets. And I'm like, well, it will sell tickets if you buy in, you idiots.
It's all bureaucratic bullshit.
It's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's all politics. It's all politics in the American Air Guitar League. Anyway, all right, last question to wrap up the show. What is the worst genre of music? And I know before we even say our answers, it's not that it's bad music. It's just everybody has their own taste and stuff. But there's got to be one genre of music that just everybody can agree this is just the worst kind, even if people like it. What is it?
I mean, like my least favorite is country.
Yeah, I have country music.
Country, okay.
Yeah, I have new country. Like
new country, okay. Yeah, where it's like almost like pop.
It's pop.
Yeah, it's like the same like words that you would hear in a pop song, just like with the southern accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's mad libbing. It's like let's just write your classic guitar tone for country music, and then you get a pickup truck, you get a
girl, beer,
and the same town you lived in your whole life.
Yeah, and then that's the song.
Yeah, just mix those words around in any order, and you got a song.
Right.
And people fucking buy it. It's like no, like you're just not from here.
It's why people listen to pop music too. I mean, it's just like it sounds good.
It's accessible.
And it's accessible. You don't have to go looking for like.
No, it'll always be there. You hear it all the time. Yeah. It's it's like your comfort for you.
Yeah,
which is fucked up.
It's like watching like reality TV. It's just kind of like easy. You just throw it on. Like the people are into that.
Yeah, right, Rosie. You're into that.
Hi, Rosie.
Tom says
hi, Rosie. Hi.
She probably heard your movie before, Tones, and like is about to break up with Rob because of it.
Yeah, Rosie, did you like Tones' movie idea about Chet Stedman? Oh, okay. She wasn't listening.
That's probably good.
What a shame.
It's probably a good thing.
I was inside.
Good thing. All right, let's wrap it up. Rob, thanks a lot for joining us here and fucking making legitimate things
absolutely.
happen here for us.
And now that we have it down pat, we could do it better in the future.
Yeah?
Yeah. Today's episode is probably a little fucked in the beginning.
That's all right. It happens to us all the
time. It's probably
time.
better than it was before. So
maybe. Who knows? We'll see.
For example, like episode 100, there were so many times where I was like, we could edit this out, and like it wasn't edited out. John just left it in, just put it up.
Also, I was just way too loud for the first like 45 minutes. Mm-hmm. Like every time I would talk, I was like yelling at Tom. Like, but it wasn't like I wasn't yelling. It just came out like I was yelling.
Yeah, well,
it was deafening. But anyway, all right. Thanks, Bomb Squad, for tuning in. We'll talk to you for episode 102. Have a good week, everybody. Go Bucks. Giants are on a bye week.
Click the finish. Yeah.
Yeah. No.